We're going to be looking at a standard desktop and the back componentry, how we connect up all of our various peripherals, and we'll just take a quick look at how they work. First of all, we have the power supply area and our AC connector. This is a cable that's going to go in the wall. Further down, we have this standard panel here where we put in peripherals like our keyboards, mice, printers, and anything else, speakers. And then further down, we have an additional card in this computer which will give us greater video capabilities. So heading back up to the power supply, what we need for that is a standard AC cord. If we take a close look at this one, we'll see that this is your standard wall plug. Always hold it in the right way, and we have a 3-pin adapter here which gives us our earth. This plugs into the machine just like so, and we have our kill switch here which gives us further safety. Moving down the panel, we look at how we can connect up a mouse. This is a standard mouse. This one has what's called a PS2 connector. This is the older style of connector, but it's still commonly seen, and it's always this bright green color. This will plug into the back of our unit, just like so. And that'll allow our mouse. Here's our keyboard, which also uses a PS2 style connector, if we can look at this. And it's just the same type of connector, but it's differentiated from the mouse because it's always this purple color. This should be right next to the mouse plug on the back of the computer and plugs in like so. Beyond that, we have to plug in our screen, our monitor, and you'll generally find that we have a cable that looks somewhat like this. This is called a VGA connector. You'll see that it has a lot of prongs in it, and it's sort of a trapezoid shape, and it also has these screw-in connectors that once it's plugged in prevent it from being easily yanked out of the back of the computer. That'll plug in along this standard panel just here like so, and then we can screw that in. We can't pull it out. Really can't pull it out. And then further down we can see these colorful adapters here, which are similar to a headphone jack. This is generally where you'll plug in your speakers. This pink one is where a microphone would go. This light green is where your output sound, so that's where your standard speakers would go. And then this blue one next to it is if you want to input sound from some other device. I mentioned this additional card down here, which is actually a video card. This is going to give us greater capabilities than the standard. So if an additional video card is present, you would take your VGA cable and you would plug it in this one. If nothing like this is down there, it would just use the standard as we showed you before. And that pretty much covers the standard array of connectors on the back of a PC. But these days, we also have this section here called USB. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. It's the modern way of connecting things, and it standardizes all these cables. So if we take another look at our mouse, we can see that our PS2 connector is attached to a USB. This is a USB, it's a small rectangular shape, and most modern devices just use this. Any device can go into any available plug at the back of the computer, and they will work just fine. So that pretty much covers the lot. If your computer is more advanced or has more abilities in it, you might find more complexity and connectors there, but most standard desktops will have that array of connectors. Thanks.